that man. And they arrested people that killed her, and at the end of the day, they feel they say authority came from instruction came from authority that they should release them. People that killed a man, they said they was eating, doing fasting, that they arrested the killer and they released them. People that killed that lady in school, that student they recently killed for black, they should be brought to book.
All right.
They should release Leah Shaibu. If they release Leah Shaibu now, we will not believe their statement that they are ready to fight this insecurity. Thank you for the opportunity. God bless you. Have a wonderful celebration.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you for the call. McGenius from Maitama said, now you are aware about the insecurity situation in the country after Donald Trump spoke. Mr. President, I think you still need aid from America where it's necessary. So please act fast and crush out the terrorists crushing the innocent and harmless citizens across the country. If farmers were secured and inputs subsidized, the supply of food items will be in abundance and the law of supply and demand will take its course. We don't have business importing food items if government do the needful. Thank you, Mark Genius. This one here says, Minister said we're in touch with U.S. Good one, I must say. However, let the era of lip service abruptly come to a halt and let's be deliberate on decisions that will spring up peace and harmony in the land called Nigeria. Nigeria shall be great again. John Egbudu in Masaka, Nasarawa State. Thank you so much for the message. We argue that Islamist terrorists in Nigeria are not committing genocide against Christians because they also kill Muslims. We acknowledge that tragic assertion and still cried out for help. Now President Trump has pledged to deploy American forces to eliminate these murderers, yet we stand in protest. Tell me then, how should we describe such a contradiction and confusion? Emmanuel Okoche Olga, did you say MNK has written to Donald Trump? That's unbelievable. Truly, MNK is a relentless freedom fighter. If I were Tinubu, I would set that man free. A brilliant freedom fighter like him doesn't deserve being incarcerated. Anyone who still tells Tinubu to hold MNK is either mischievous or enemy of this present government in Nigeria. Even individuals who have been mentioned by renowned lawyer Femi Falana to be one of the financiers of Boko Haram, ex-Modu Sharif of Borno State, is still a free man in Nigeria, says Ekeneme Ernest. Pius Meitama said, good day, sister. Our president should not only vow this time around, he should step on big toes over these killings in Nigeria. Our president should be thankful to Mr. Trump's advice. No good president leads a country like Nigeria with the blood of its people flowing on the ground daily. He should also watch the contributions of the traditional rulers talking now. Some of them are not honest. Thank you, Mr. Pius. Elder Bosu from Yanya said, on Trump and Nigerian issue, yes, China's support was not less expected since they are the ones doing the illegal gold exploration in Zamfara, using terrorists to attack the citizens. I'm sorry for this country, most especially those against U.S. assistance. Jacob O'Day said the challenge with Nigerian leaders is that they promise before getting to power. While in power, they keep promising instead of matching their words with action. Mr. President should prove Donald Trump of America wrong with new actionable tactics to free Nigeria. Okay, let me take on this one and come back to the phone lines. It's 6:49 already. Wale says, President Tinubu, don't economize the truth. You're engaging the world diplomatically is mere grammar gymnastics. Trump speaks, coordinates, and targets. You talk, committees, and consultation. Sir, addressing appointees isn't speaking to Nigerians who appointed you. Talk to us directly. Nigerians demand action matching speeches. Every Nigerian life matters. All deserve safety in a sovereign nation with true leadership. The presidency must recognize that rising hardship fuels insecurity. Thank you so much. Let's take on this caller. Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
This is Vanessa calling. Tango is Friday. Who?
Thank God it's
Friday.
Friday.
Taking us to this.
No, well.
So, how do people that will come on air, send messages, feel when they say Trump is trying to, I don't like calling that, Donald is trying to take over Nigeria? That because the president is doing a marvelous job, he's making sure that we have our refinery and the rest. How do they feel now that the presidency is trying to do the needful? When this issue came up, I said, I don't want America to come to Nigeria. However, we should look inward, also do the needful to ensure that we stop anything that have to do with insecurity. To God be the glory. You see that following Donald's tweet, everybody is running head-to-head trying to do the needful. That is what we want. Sister Swat, if somebody that is your friend, your follower, your fan, cannot tell you the truth, keep your words to yourself. Don't misdirect, don't advise somebody wrongly, because most of our leaders are not doing well, because some of us will lie to them that all is well until you were not on air. When the issue of Mary and Sanders came up, do you know that some media houses were supporting the government that God has given him the prerogative of pardon? Lo and behold, the presidency listened to the cry of the innocent people and did the needful. Nigerians, fear God when you are advising somebody. Tell friend true, know the end friendship. Ma, you say NEPA sack how many workers?
800.
Don't they have labor in that place? What are their offenses? Now you are sending 800 people to labor market. Make them eat words. Remember that when you employ one person, thank you, have so many dependents on you. Thank you, Lord.
All right. Thank you so much to Mrs. Omeza. Let's listen to some voice note before we go off for commercial.
Good morning, Barrister Swat. My name is Obedient Elder Comrade Tony, making this voice note from Abuja. Now, in one of your headlines of the dailies this morning, U.S. clamp a ban on Magban and Amieti Allah assets in the U.S. Now, you can see that the whole truth is beginning to come out about possible sponsors of these killer herdsmen ravaging our forests in this country. As a matter of fact, President Donald Trump should not wait a day longer than necessary to land his special forces on Nigerian forests in clearing out once and for all the killer herdsmen that has been over-pampered by the Nigerian government over the years. You see, the Nigerian government, they used to give them amnesty and now reintegrate them back into the Nigerian society, whereby encouraging them to be killing Nigerians the more.
Good morning, Barrister Swat. My name is Abatunde from Dede. Unamdi Kanu write U.S. to look into the killing of Christians in Nigeria. Yeah, it's a welcome development. I hope people who are calling for his release will remember the atrocity he has caused in the southeast. And anybody who is looking for his release should try and pack his or her own family to travel to east and try to come back on Monday and see what will happen. Good morning.
Swat, good morning, my sister. On Trump's threats, this is Chuku Katoni from Galadimo. On Trump's threats, China should take it easy, and Nigeria should be careful going to sign whatever peace, whatever accord with China and Russia, thinking maybe it will deter US from striking Nigeria. Okay, what about Iran? When Trump said he will strike Iran nuclear facility, Russia, didn't Russia say something just the way China is shouting on Nigeria now? And China also said something, but America went direct and strike Iran. Did Russia or China did anything? They should not even fuel the something making Donald Trump to provoke, even when he didn't want to strike Nigeria. When China begin to make noise, Donald Trump will strike Nigeria and nothing will still happen again.
All right, thank you so much. Chief Austin from Kubwa said, I quote, China pledged support to Nigeria's stability. Nigerian government should be cautious about their intention. Over time, some of their mining activities in Nigeria have contributed more to insecurity, rising concerns that their interests are prioritized over Nigeria's well-being. All right, let's take this quick commercial.
Kyautan karin dunkule 10 abin al'ajabi. A koda yaushe ana samun karin tare da Mr. Chef a